Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hold My Nugget Studios once again for the culmination of the AFC and NFC conferences as the Lions take on the 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs take on the Baltimore Ravens in your 2023 NFL AFC NFC Championship Weekend game highlight commentary. Baltimore's off the field on the opening drive with a 3-and-out, but time for a little bit of trickery and a round reverse to the Bama boy. Jameson Williams goes 42 yards into the end zone.
Kill him.
Jameson Williams with a tribute to that overweight, elephantine, human munchlax little Terrio. I wonder what he's up to these days.
Fat! Yeah, well, not anymore.
Well, I'll be damned, little man losing weight. You love to see it. Meanwhile, in Ford Field in Detroit, the crowd is going crazy after they take the lead in the NFC Championship for the first time in franchise history, because back in 1991, they trailed the entire game.
I remember.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Hey, you could have saw this early and ad-free if you became a member on my Patreon, so make sure you click the link in my description and become a member on my Patreon.
Hey now, you're a all-star. Get your game on. Go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on. Get paid. All that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break.
Opening drive for the Chiefs. Here comes Patrick Kermit the Frog Mahomes, finds the angriest man in the NFL. Pacheco moves the chain. Same situation for San Francisco. Their opening drive, Pewter City gym leader Brock Purdy, 2nd and 10, gets rocked, but he finds Deebo Samuels to bring it inside Lions territory. Think fast, Mahomes looking right, got Rashee Rice, couple blockers out in front, picks up another Chiefs first down. The NFL's groundskeeper gets his first carry of the day, picks up a first down, takes it inside Baltimore territory. 4th and 2, AFC championship. Of course they're gonna go for it. Patrick links up with Travis Kelce, first down. Well, I'll be damned, they didn't cut to Taylor. After failing to pick up another first down, 48-yard field goal for Jake Moody, sailing wide to the right. It's no good. 49ers are still scoreless. The Kansas City Bloods in the Sioux zone. Patrick Kermit the Frog Mahomes looking towards his right, finds Travis Kelce, back shoulder fade, touchdown. Kansas City takes the lead. There's the Taylor Swift shot that the entire world was waiting for, and Kelce scores his record 6th conference championship score of all time. The Ravens didn't stand a chance. Travis Kelce can't be stopped.
I want you inside of me.
Fuck me.
It's free real estate.
4th and 1 from their own 34-yard line. Scrambles inside Chiefs territory on the huge first down. Did this man pull up to the game in a Derrick Henry jersey? Mans must be scouting. Oh, Henry! Following the missed field goal, here come the Lions building on top of their momentum. Jared Goff got David Montgomery Burns for the first down. They're down to the 31. Very next play, time for some Lamar Jackson magic. Homie tried to put him in the $1 million dream. Rifles it towards the end zone. Got Zay Flowers wide open. Touchdown Baltimore. 7-all in M&T Bank Stadium. Can't forget about Zay Flowers making plays. He's built for this moment. No way he's going to make a mistake.
Ah, foreshadowing.
Jared Goff would turn to his favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card and summon Wind Dragon of Amon-Ra St. Brown for the first down inside the 20. Following a carry from Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery Burns goes into the end zone for the score. Everything going right for Detroit. Look at Ford Field. The people are on tilt. Hey, wait a minute. Did somebody bring fentanyl in there? Call the authorities.
Oh, yeah! It's Austin! Stone Cold! For God's sakes! Stone Cold is back!
Following the touchdown, ensuing drive, tie game, 3rd and 1. Mahomes looking left, got Travis Kelce again. They're back in Baltimore territory for the first down. 2nd down for Pewter City gym leader Brock Purdy. Play action fake, rolling towards his left, ain't nobody there. Reaches back towards the middle of the field, finds Kyle Juszczyk inside Lions territory. Baltimore's defense was to be feared, but not today, because Patrick Kermit the Frog Mahomes is carving them up. Finds Rice for another first down. Brock Purdy looking towards his left. He's got blue eyes eyes white privilege. Christian McCaffrey tells CJ, get your bitch ass off me. He's gonna be down at the 6. Kansas City still driving down the field. Patrick Kermit the Frog Mahomes takes the snap on yet another third down conversion. He's gonna avoid the pass rush that's virtually non-existent. Throw the football into the arms of Travis Kelce for another first down. You would think the Ravens would have an answer for the most dangerous man on the field, but this man keep getting open. That's his 5th catch of the day. Unlock the blue eyes white privilege. CMC burrows his way into the end zone for the score. 49ers cut their deficit in half because
That's how a white man runs a football.
following drive, now only leading by 7, David Montgomery Burns doesn't give a shit, moves the chains again, picks up a first down, then 3 plays later, the Yu-Gi-Oh card, wing dragon of Amon-Ra St. Brown takes it across midfield. Patrick Kermit the Frog Mahomes, ribbit, 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 first down. How coincidental that the Lions are wearing blue because the NFL's greatest Republican, Make America Sack again. Nick Bosa takes him down for the sack.
Wait a minute, have you ever wanted a shout out from the Chiseled Adonis himself? I've done nearly 400 cameos and I've got over 145-star reviews. So if you ever needed a shout out for your birthday, anniversary, maybe you got a new job, maybe you just want to send some love to somebody. Perhaps you want me to roast you or somebody else, or maybe even announce the order of your fantasy football league draft. One way or another, book me on Cameo. Get your shout out today. The link is in the description.
All the momentum shifted San Francisco's way, and then Laporta Potty got the sonic rings knocked out of him by Dre Greenlaw. KC in striking distance, handoff to Pacheco, finds the end zone, and the man who runs like he bites people, according to Twitter, has given Kansas City the lead again. 3 straight scoring possessions. How will Baltimore respond? Play action fake for Lamar, but he's got butterfingers. Stripped from behind, fumble on the play, scooped up by KC. Turnover by the Ravens. All the momentum going Kansas City's way. Dump off to Kelce, and with this catch, he ties Jerry Rice for the most catches ever in postseason history. In the battle of the game managers, who's gonna make a mistake first? Turns out it's Brock Purdy. Throws it right into the arms of the Detroit Lions. You just knew CJ Gardner-Johnson was gonna take his opportunity to go put a hit on Deebo Samuel after they went back and forth all season. 4th and 1 for the Chiefs. Why kick a field goal and make it a 2-possession game after getting a takeaway when you could just participate in the Frank Costanza challenge instead?
I stopped short.
Did Coach Reed not learn from last week with the McCole Hardman fumbles? Just take what's in front of you. Stop trying to get sexy, stupid. It's as if head coaches are allergic to taking field goals for some reason. Hopefully, this is the only bonehead call from a head coach this weekend.
Foreshadowing.
And then Jahmyr Gibbs would say, we don't gotta kick, we scoring touchdowns instead. And look at the stadium in Detroit. Condoms are being opened, bottles are being popped, the entire city is celebrating. And look at CJ on the sideline, waving goodbye to the San Fran fans. Ain't nothing like securing a victory in the championship game in the 2nd quarter. What do you mean football is 60 minutes and there's 36 minutes left on the clock? That doesn't matter. You don't see the Lions fans celebrating? This means the game is over.
Foreshadowing.
2nd and 5 for Baltimore. Pass ricocheted and caught out of the air by Lamar Jackson. Man's out here throwing and catching his own passes. First playoff reception by a quarterback who threw it to himself since Marcus Mariota scored that touchdown against Kansas City.
It's happening. It's happening.
Again.
Ensuing drive, San Francisco absolutely flat. Pewter City gym leader Brock Purdy's not getting that Boulder badge. Pass sales incomplete. After the turnover on downs, Baltimore would do nothing with the football. Turnover on downs, pass batted down by Chris Jones. Under 4 minutes left to go in the first half. Here comes Detroit. After the 49ers do absolutely nothing, they take the football to midfield. And then 3 plays later, when the Niners absolutely needed a stop, a handoff to Jahmyr Gibbs nets them a first down. Very next play, looks like Nick Bosa remembered next week is Black History Month. He take down Jared Goff out of frustration. And that set up yet another 3rd and long situation, this time from 18 yards, and Jared Goff finds the Yu-Gi-Oh card. Wing dragon of Amon-Ra St. Brown, they move the chains again. Under a minute left to go in the half. Here comes Patrick Kermit the Frog Mahomes. He's gonna step up and laundry on the field, roughing the passer. Looks like Patrick Mahomes got hit with a clubbing blow to the face.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
The second unnecessary roughness call now brings Kansas City to midfield, and they'd bring themselves inside field goal range across the 40, and Kelsey stands alone with the most catches ever in postseason history. But after the flags would fly for Baltimore this time around, they would fly for the Chiefs. Ribbit, 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 ribbit. First down for Patrick Mahomes, but who gives a fuck? There was holding on the play. So on the very next play, the Chiefs said, all right, I'll raise you a Rashee Rice catch and run, and the score was nothing but a Genjutsu, because Kansas City holding everybody wearing purple. Dan Campbell opted to kick the field goal rather than go for it on 4th and goal. The 3-possession lead as Barry Sanders and his Lions are 30 minutes away from their very first Super Bowl berth.
I'm gonna kill myself! I'm going to kill myself, and it's your fault!
The Lions ran for 148 yards in the first half, and you're up by 3 scores. No way you're going to get away from running the football and blow this lead, right? 52-yard field goal for Harrison Butker to make this a 2-possession game at the break for Kansas City. Booted through the uprights, and it's good, 17-7 at the break. The 49ers disgusted, trailing by 17. Looks like they're calling on the powers of Jerry Rice at halftime. Summon the icy hot, grab the Bengay. The old man still got it.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Into the third quarter we go. Play action fake for Brock Purdy going down the field. He's got his man. Deebo Samuel takes it in Lions territory. 3 plays later, third down for San Francisco. Purdy's going to step to the line of scrimmage. He finds Jawan Jennings on a magnificent one-hand catch. They'd send out Jake Moody. He missed from 48 earlier, but he'd connect from 43, 14-point game. The last time San Francisco scored, Detroit would answer with a touchdown straight out the gate. The urinal of the NFL, Sam Laporta Potty moves the chains across the 40. After both teams exchange 3 and outs, 3rd and 6, Mahomes over the middle. He's got his man for a first down. Montgomery's been nothing but positive all day and continues to move the chains. They're inside 49ers territory down to the 35. Kansas City continues to march down the field. Now they'd move inside Baltimore territory, and Travis Kelce's not getting stopped all day. The rushing attack for Detroit has been absolutely lethal, but for whatever reason, they run the football with Amon-Ra St. Brown on 3rd down. You got 3 motherfuckers on your team that outran the NFL's leading rusher this season. That's a dumbass coaching call, but no way you make another one, right? After Jawan Taylor does Jawan Taylor things and has a penalty for holding, that back Kansas City back on their side of the field. They'd fail to pick up the first down. They'd be forced to punt. And it appears that Detroit's going to go for it on 4th and 2 inside the 30-yard line. And the pass sails incomplete because Josh Reynolds don't got no fucking hands. What happened to his hands? Woo, woo, clitoris alert, woo, woo, clitoris alert, woo, woo, woo. Like my college coach always told me, turn your motherfucking hands over, stupid. This gotta make you wonder if Dan Campbell wished they kicked the field goal. You at the 28-yard line. That would have been a 45-yard field goal. Moneybags hasn't missed a field goal since he joined your team in December. But for whatever reason, you throw the football to Josh Reynolds, and the man does not deliver. And the 49ers catch a break. What the fuck this man smiling for? But hey, coach, I can forgive you for that. You wanted to be aggressive. You actually had the right call. It just did not get executed. But no way you guys fuck up again, right?
They're doing 50% off the entire ChiseledAdonisShop.com. All season long, y'all been going crazy, so it's only right that we close out this season with a bang. For the next 2 weeks, it's 50% off on all Chiseled Adonis merchandise. And it's going to be automatically applied at checkout. No need for no code. Just make sure that you head over there and grab as much merch as you need.
Ensuing drive for the 49ers. Dump off to Deebo Samuel. Couple blockers out in front. Yet another first down for the 49ers down to the 45. Woo, woo, clitoris alert, woo, woo, clitoris alert, woo, woo, woo. Very next play, George Kittle doesn't even have a single target in this game. Does not matter, because Purdy's going deep. Off the heezy, ricocheted and caught by Brandon Ayuk. The 49ers are going to have the football inside the 5. Vildor got teabagged by the heavens, and the 49ers catch a break. Brock Purdy throws you a
Gifts.
but you can't seem to catch it. What happened to your hands? And then homie got the audacity to merit the unmitigated goal to look around confused, trying to figure out what happened. Only thing the world just saw is that you're absolutely
Trash.
Baltimore looking to capture that same magic, also trailing by 2 scores. After Lamar scrambled for a first down, he'd find Hill for the first down. Brock Purdy takes the snap, looking back to the man who got them down the field, Brandon Hayek. Literally on the very next play from scrimmage, Jahmyr Gibbs got butterfingers. Fumble on the play, scooped up by San Fran. Coach! This all happened because your dumbass decided to go for it on 4th down and trust Josh Reynolds when this motherfucker's smiling after he dropped the football.
Is the man retarded?
Following the fumble recovery, here come the 49ers. All the momentum in the world. Pewter City gym leader Brock Purdy turns into Lamar Jackson. He carries it all the way down to the 5-yard line. Somebody explain to me how Brock Purdy looks more like Lamar Jackson than Lamar Jackson. He takes yet another sack. 2nd and goal for the 49ers, and you knew they'd unleash the blue eyes white privilege as Christian McCaffrey goes into the end zone for his 2nd time today. Tie game.
That's how a white man runs a football, you bitch.
Coach! Y'all was up by 3 scores, and now it's a tie game, stupid. This ain't the battle of the NFC North. This the NFC Championship, you nincompoop. That's 17 unanswered points, but hey, Coach, no way it's gonna get worse, right? Ensuing drive for Detroit after losing all the momentum. Nothing's going right, because Josh Reynolds still can't seem to find his hands. Drops the football again. What happened to his hands? Mans was open for the 2nd time, and evidently the lights is too bright for Josh Reynolds, because when they need a play from him, man's got erotic asphyxiation. And then to make matters worse, on the following punt, motherfuckers want to be heroes, and homie takes the ball into the end zone, which is so incredibly ironic, because in 1957, when these two teams faced off before the championship game, the 49ers led 24-7, and then the Lions came back for the W. Yet it's the Lions this time that's collapsing. Final minute of the 3rd quarter, but Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs have not been able to do anything. Baltimore's defense has been spectacular this entire half. Woo, woo, clitoris alert, woo, woo, clitoris alert, woo, woo, woo. Zay Flowers wide open all alone, gets by L'Jarius Sneed, but he'd be tackled inside the 10-yard line.
Almighty push.
Fuck you, bitch!
Laundry on the field for unsportsmanlike conduct for taunting. Proceeded to taunt him even further. That's 15 yards backwards, you goddamn idiot. No way you make another mistake, right? Lamar looking over the middle. Zay Flowers wide open. Dives for the end zone.
Punch!
Butterfingers punches the life out of the football and momentum of the Baltimore Ravens as Zay Flowers fumbles on the doorstep of the end zone.
You shouldn't have been talking shit.
You couldn't pay money for karma like this. You decide to go ahead and talk trash, and not even a minute later, your goofy ass is humbled. Put your motherfucking head back down, you.
Hey, you ever want updates on all things Chiseled Adonis? Perhaps info on new merch, info on exclusive content dropping, maybe even joining sweepstakes so you can participate in giveaways. Make sure you subscribe to my brand new newsletter where I'm providing value 2 to 3 times per week. The link is in the description and also in the top pinned comment.
Everything going right for the 49ers. Into the 4th quarter they go as well. Brock Purdy going down the field. He's got George Kittle. Very first catch of this game. Takes it inside Lions territory.
My finger! My finger!
After the 2nd takeaway of the day, Kansas City on 3rd and 7 goes down the field again. Travis Kelce can't get stopped. The Lions desperately trying to get a stop of their own, but it doesn't seem as if it's going to happen because Brock Lamar Jackson Purdy picks up yet another first down with his legs. 2nd down for Kansas City, looking to put points on the board for the first time this half, but the pass is going to be caught but tackled for a loss, and there's laundry on the field because fucking Jadeveon Clowney dumbass doesn't recognize you can't hit the quarterback with your motherfucking helmet. Woo, woo, clitoris alert, woo, woo, clitoris alert, woo, woo, woo. Now, don't get me wrong. I have no issue with the timing of the hit. It's the manner and how Jadeveon Clowney went and hit Patrick Mahomes. You know the rules. Just push him on the ground. You don't need to lead with your helmet, you goddamn idiot. You know better than that.
Fucking dummy!
Might I add, earlier in the game, on the very same drive before Patrick Mahomes got hit with a close clothesline from hell. Kyle Van Noy hit Travis Kelce with a headbutt as well. It's as if Baltimore can't seem to keep their composure. At this point, they're doing it to themselves. Following the penalty, Kansas City now has an automatic first down, and finally, they get to Patrick Mahomes as he's sacked for the very first time in this playoffs. For the first time in what feels like a while, the Lions defense would make a play as Brock Purdy would be taken down for the sack, and on the very next play, they do it again and force San Francisco to settle for a field goal. Third down for Kansas City. Baltimore's defense would hold again as the pass sails incomplete, and Kansas City's going to be forced to punt again. Jake Moody from 33 yards out, the length of the extra point through the uprights and good. The 49ers have their very first lead of this game. Coach, you blew the lead and allowed 20 unanswered points. No way you let him score again, right? And in short yardage situations, you can trust Lamar Jackson to use his legs, but it's as if he's afraid to run. He takes a sack instead. Detroit desperately needing to find a spark. Toss over to David Montgomery. All he's done is pick up positive yards all day as he takes it inside 49er territory. Keep in mind, this is only the 6th run of the half for Detroit when they ran for damn near 150 in the first half. Let's talk football for a second. Kyle Shanahan, who's across the field from Dan Campbell, while the offensive coordinator for the Atlanta Falcons in Super Bowl 51, leading 28-3, only ran the football 4 times after being up by 4 scores. And miss me with the bullshit about, well, the Jahmyr Gibbs fumble and then Amon-Ra St. Brown run. Dan Campbell, up by 17, ran the football only 6 times in the second half. You ran for 148 in the first half. Why would you go away from what was working?
People this stupid shouldn't be allowed to live.
But hey, after Montgomery picks up this first down and has 95 yards on the ground for the game, no way you don't run him again, right? 4th and 3, Baltimore's going for it from their own 18-yard line. Kansas City didn't believe they were going to do it. They didn't even look like they were trying to play defense. And it's Odell Beckham with his very first catch of this game, moving the chain. Woo, woo, clitoris alert, woo, woo, clitoris alert, woo, woo, woo. After back-to-back pass attempts from Jared Goff, he throws it again on 3rd and 10, finds Amon-Ra St. Brown. Why kick a 47-yard field goal with your kicker who's been perfect all season since coming to Detroit? Have Jared Goff throw the football into the turf.
Is the man retarded?
Coach, what the hell are you doing? Last time, I understand you want to be aggressive, but you were only up by 14. This time around, why would you go for it when you got to tie up the game? You gave up 20 unanswered points. Your team has no momentum. Just kick the field goal. And what doesn't make any sense is you were conservative at the end of the first half. You took the safe route and kicked the field goal to go up by 17, then went up by 14 when you could have kicked the field goal to go back up by 17. You went for it, and had it been for Josh Reynolds' terrible hands, you would have had a conversion. You are destroying your own team from the inside. Dan Campbell, put your motherfucking head back down. After Baltimore moved the chains and extended this drive, Lamar Jackson would find Nelson Occasional Hands Aguilar, who takes it all the way inside the 25. Baltimore has to score on this drive. San Francisco appearing to be on cruise control. Play action fake. Brock Purdy finds Deebo Samuel. Yet another first down. Woo, woo, clitoris alert, woo, woo, clitoris alert, woo, woo, woo. 2 plays later, Lamar Jackson going for it all. Throws it into triple coverage. Got a man. But he plays for the other team. Pass intercepted by the Chiefs.
Is the man retarded?
And I hear you, Ravens fans. Was there contact? Absolutely. This is underthrown severely. If Lamar throws a better ball, no doubt in my mind the officials would have thrown that flag. And to make matters worse, again, you're trailing by 10. 3 timeouts. That's a 2-score game. But you doing the Dan Campbell, Kyle Shanahan special. How do you only run the ball 5 times up until this point? It makes no sense. It's a 2-score game. You're the best rushing team in the NFL. It's as if he went went out there trying to prove a point he can win the game with his arm. Every time he scrambled, with the exception of one time, it's been positive. Why would you throw this pass? The Ravens are choking.
Hey, would you trade $10 to learn how to break into YouTube? I just dropped my very first ebook, Commit to the Commitment to Consistency, How to Create a Profitable YouTube Channel, with the very same tools and framework that I used to build my YouTube channel over the course of the past 8 years, from 0 to over 720,000 plus subscribers. So click the link in my description, go to ChiseledAdonisShop.com and grab your ebook today. $10 to create a platform that you can use for the remainder of your life. What are you waiting for?
Ensuing drive, Baltimore's defense continues to play lights out as they force their third 3-and-out of Kansas City's offense and the 5th punt of this half. But now they desperately need a score. With 5 minutes left to play, Baltimore can't afford to not put points on the board. Down goes Lamar Jackson on the sack. Here we thought Michael Vick passed the torch to Cam Newton. Cam passed it to Lamar Jackson. Evidently, it's been handed to Brock Purdy as once again he scrambles for a huge gain inside Lions territory. Now at midfield, 3rd down, Ravens desperately need a conversion. Jackson takes the snap. He's going to throw it over the middle. Spectacular catch by Hill for the 1st down. Following the spectacular run by Brock Purdy, toss over to run CMC. He's going to pick up a huge chunk of yardage again and takes it down to the 2-yard line. Race against the clock for Baltimore. Jackson looking over the middle, got his man. 1st down again, courtesy of McCaffrey. Was on the verge of the hat trick, but he had a little pain in his neck. Does not matter because Elijah Mitchell goes into the end zone for the score anyway. Coach, what are y'all doing? They cooking y'all boys. Plug in your controller, damn it.
You just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
No time remaining for any hero ball for Lamar Jackson. 3rd and 5. He's desperately looking for somebody. Pass sails incomplete, but Isaiah Likely was completely molested on the play. On the interception play, I can understand. This one completely egregious. That's a clear hold. They're gonna need 2 scores anyway. Booted through the uprights, and it's good. Justin Tucker cuts it down to 7. The Lions have 215 seconds in order to make a miraculous comeback. Pass to Sam Laporta Potty for the 1st down. 1st and 5.
I'm mad.
Raquan Smith, dumbass, not only encroaches on the play, but they would call personal foul that results in a 15-yard penalty and moves Kansas City to the 45. This dumbass was intentionally trying to go offsides, but all he had to do was just tap the opposing player. The mindset was to set up a 1st and 10 from the 35 because you have the 2-minute warning and 2 timeouts. But why would you excessively put all of your force behind the encroachment? And given that you're down by 7, of course the referees would think this is intentionally unnecessary. And now for the 6th time today, Baltimore shoots themselves in the foot, and Kansas City is on the verge of going back to the Super Bowl. 3 plays later, 3rd and 9. Baltimore needs a stop here. No timeouts remaining. MVS down the field. It's gonna be caught at the 22-yard line, and that will do it and seal up the victory for the Chiefs. And for the 4th time in the last 5 years, they are heading to the Super Bowl with an opportunity to cement themselves as the dynasty of the 2020s. Andy Reid ties Tom Landry for 3rd all-time with his 5th trip to the Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes becomes the youngest QB to win 4 conference championships. Travis Kelce not only tied Jerry Rice for the most 100-yard games in postseason history, he passed him for the most receptions all time. And once again,
You gotta fight for your right to party!
as the Chiefs pull off the... Can you believe they cut off the CBS coverage of the postgame? Phil Simms was in the middle of a talking point, but you can't deny the needle mover that Taylor Swift is. Shorty has generated over $300 million in value to the NFL and the Chiefs combined since going public with Travis Kelce in September. So even though we can't stand the constant coverage of her, evidently her fans is cutting the check. And you know what's the craziest part? Despite everything leaning in Kansas City's way, Baltimore cost themselves the game. You should have known there's only room for one Harbaugh to be a champion per year.
Alright, so boom, for those who do know or don't know, I'm currently internet's most wanted as it pertains to posting content. I'm currently blocked at the time of this taping on YouTube for the 45th time. That equates to 12 months since I came onto the platform. That's an entire year. Moreover, across all social media platforms, I've been blocked 91 times with countless different channels removed. I'm on my 4th TikTok. I don't even want to tell you to go over there because they might just remove that one. I got blocked on Pornhub and Linktree. So make sure you follow me across all social media platforms. So Instagram and Twitter at Chiseled Adonis, Facebook at Chiseled Adonis Reloaded. And I opened up 6 new channels. 4 on YouTube: Chiseled Adonis Gaming, Chiseled Adonis Reactions, Chiseled Adonis Uncut, and Chiseled Adonis Clips. And now I'm on Kick and Twitch because I'm trying to get into the streaming business. Alright, so follow me on Kick at Chiseled Adonis and on Twitch at The Chiseled Adonis because somebody took the Chiseled Adonis name. But one way or another, make sure you follow me across all social media platforms because the moment they take me off for good, I'm gone. Who you know got blocked on Linktree? Who? That's crazy. Help a brother out. Drop a follow.
2 minutes left to go in the NFC Championship to see who will punch their ticket for the right to meet the Kansas City Chiefs. Jared Goff finds Josh Ryan Reynolds, who we thought his hands were in a Deadpool, somehow was able to catch the football. Very next play, Laporta Potty's able to pick up 8. They need to find the end zone, 1st and goal from the 10. Slowest tight end in the NFL only gets to the 1. Then on 3rd and goal, they run the football and Montgomery is going to be stopped. Season on the line, Jared Goff back at the end zone, got Jamison Williams for his 2nd touchdown of the day. Coach, just think about if you actually kicked the field goal instead of going for it on those 2 4th downs. That touchdown just now would have been for the win. Onside kick, season on the line. It bounces in the air, pushed forward illegally, and take the L out of lover. The Lions' Cinderella run is over, brother. And the 49ers are heading to the Super Bowl for the 2nd time in 5 years, and Brock Purdy becomes the very first Mr. Irrelevant, the last pick of an NFL draft to lead his team to the Super Bowl. Christian McCaffrey looks to join his father as a Super Bowl champion in the family.
They had us in the first half, not gonna lie. But, hey, here we are now.
And George Kittle's 49ers are set to have a rematch of Super Bowl 54 against the Kansas City Chiefs, but for the Detroit Lions and the Baltimore Ravens.
Confused about it, feeling the blues about it. I just can't do without you. Tell me, is this fair? Is this the way it's really going down? Is this how we say goodbye? Oh, should've known better when you came around. Should've known that you were gonna make me cry. It's breaking my heart to now it's breaking my heart that you living a lie. But that's okay, baby, 'cause in time you will find. What goes around, goes around, goes around, goes around.
Cry in the car.
You both absolutely choked when cities across the country were rooting for you to stop the Super Bowl rematch, and you came up short. So for that, the two of you would take out your Metro cards and get aboard the L train. But your rides would be short-lived, because you've arrived at Elimination Station and you go somewhere different for your failures of getting the job done in the championship game. Your failures of playing your brand of football and running the football down the throats of your opposition. Consider your names written down the death note, because your dreams of advancing to the championship game of all championship games your dreams of contending to sit atop the NFL, and lastly, your dreams of hoisting up the Lombardi Trophy for the Ravens the third time in franchise history, for the Lions the first time in franchise history, has been absolutely deleted.
There's only one thing left to do. Gotta write their names in the death note. Delete. Delete, delete, delete. Delete, delete, delete. Delete.
You will rest in peace.
I hear the Shadow Realm's lovely this time of year. Let's find out if it's true.
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!